All right, here we got 2025 Ram 3500 single rear wheel. I done a couple videos on this truck. First one was the insane diesel oil filter bypass kit that I installed. That was back in Arizona, and we've since moved to Michigan. I did a video on the cold start this last winter. It's like minus 14 or something like that. But I've just put on the Blackmarket Performance oil filter housing bleeder. That's down there. You can see that with the little bleeder in the hose. I zip tied the hose up so it wasn't hanging down. But just put that on. It's you got a hex bolt. I forget the size. Let's see here. Oh, it's right here. That hex bolt looks like it's 10 mil hex bolt. Goes into the side of that bolt there, and the banjo bolt that comes with it. It's O-ring on either side. That's a 30 millimeter bolt right there. You can see that. So there's not a whole lot of space right underneath it. Looks like I don't know if that's a wiring harness or looks like a wiring harness, but there's a metal shroud that it fits in. It's not a whole lot of room there, but you can get a 30 mil socket on there. I tightened it down to 18 foot-pounds. The instructions don't come with a torque spec, but I slowly worked the torque wrench up to remove that hex bolt, and it broke free right at 18 foot-pounds. So that's what I put that one back on. Just started the truck, or bled the system with the I had my son push the start button without starting the engine, and open that valve, and some air came out, not as much as I thought there would be. I had him do it a couple times. I think I filled up like 2 large smart water bottles, just to be sure. Started the truck, started right up. I also I let it sit for a bit, and then I tried it again, and a few more bubbles came out, but really not much. Now I didn't do a fuel filter change with it. Now fuel did drain out when you take that bolt off, so I clean that up with engine degreaser and stuff like that. But as far as the amount of air that came out, I mean, really wasn't much. I would assume once both of these are opened up and you completely drain the fuel out of there with the little drain ports, the yellow drain ports at the bottom, which are not easy to get to, but they're down there. I was having issues with intermittent long cranks. Did the fuel filters. There's about 60% left on these. I had issues with intermittent long cranks, and it'd crank fine, and if the truck was warm and it sat for 5-10 minutes, you run into the store and come out, it would crank a while. So that's the reason I got this kit, and we'll see if it makes a difference. But again, I didn't do a fuel filter service on it. Fuel did drain out. I'm assuming the filter housings were pretty full, and the air that did come out was what drained out. But we did that a couple times with the help of William. Here's the insane diesel oil filter bypass kit. That's still holding up well. Again, I don't know if many of you remember, I got the kit a little early. Elected to go with that copper, which you can see it's corroded a little bit, but there's no leaks or anything. I haven't had any problems with it. Other than that, stock. Put some new tires on it. Got tired of the OEM tires that were sliding all around in the ice and snow. I've been happy with these. A buddy of mine had like 90,000 miles out of his set on his GMC Sierra that he has. But that and the ranch hand, and truck's been running good. Tow with it quite a bit, so we'll see if it works. But nice kit. Looks like it's well made. Goes on fairly easy. Again, it's that bolt. It's getting the angle right to thread it in. It's kind of tight there. You almost have to hold the bleeder valve with one hand and thread the bolt in. But once it's threaded, it's fairly easy to line up. Doesn't seem to be leaking. I think that what you see down there is just residual water from washing the diesel that drained out. So maybe someone does this by themselves. May not be a bad idea to drain the housings with the hoses so you don't get diesel all over your front dry shaft and bell housing there. So that's it.